Good morning and welcome to TA for Traders. Today is Monday the 27th of February. In this video we're going to quickly look at the US markets, and we're going to see that all three, the S&P, the US Dow Jones and the NASDAQ 100 index, to me are all looking very toppy, and a consolidation should be expected. So let's get on and let's move straight into the S&P. And as you can see, we had the consolidation after the trend was broken going into the presidential election, and then we had a consolidation through December and then a big move up. This is now looking overbought. On the RSI, on this daily chart, we're at 79, nearly 80, 79.96. And the MACD also are showing overbought there. Starting to converge on the MACD, which I would see as a slight negative sign. RSI is too high. Yes, the momentum is to the upside, but really one would expect some kind of consolidation here. Going to look at the support resistance levels. Obviously there's no resistance at the moment. We're in new all-time highs. The support coming in at 2285.38 and 67.21. You can see those quite clearly on the charts. So that's the support, that's the first support level, and then the second supports are down here. I mean, it is quite solid support. We did have this movement for over a month, so if there was a consolidation, that support should hold, and you'd also see that support coming in from the 20 and the 50-day moving average. Looking at the longer term, this is a weekly chart. I differentiate the weekly and the daily. Black background for the weekly and white background for the daily, so to make things easier for viewers. Here also you can see that the RSI is above 70, 74.54, indicative of an overbought market. MACD here not quite showing an overbought level like we're seeing on the daily, so no negative sign there. Kind of extended above the 20-week moving average, but again these moving averages are moving up, so will give support, and you can see that the support levels again are for quite a time, quite a lot of work done around this level, and one would expect the supports to hold. Moving on to the Dow Jones. Again, a very similar picture. Perhaps here we've seen a double top on the RSI. RSI still above 80 spot 11. Very overbought. Again on the daily, the MACD starting to converge. Slight sign of a negative occurrence there. You would expect this market again to have a consolidation. The supports in this market are at 19,781.6, sorry, and then at 19,657.5. So again, that support's coming in from the December, January levels and should hold. And again, you've got the 20 and 50-day moving average, which are both still moving up, and that they will give support. On the weekly, again the RSI 79.09 overbought. MACD did diverge and have moved away again positive. So again, not a negative sign from the MACD. It's just the RSI. A market with an RSI of 79 isn't going to go much higher. You really would expect a consolidation back to these support levels, and it's warranted. The market's, there's no people selling the market. That's what's happening at the moment. So it's just climbing an effective wall of, not of fear, but just no sellers. A few buyers coming in, reluctant to mark the market down. They're seeing these buyers, and this is creating this daily move upwards. Once some selling pressure does arrive, you would expect the market to come down quickly to that support level. On the NASDAQ, similar picture. We did have that bearish day on Thursday last week. Slight sign that maybe things are turning here a bit quicker. That's brought the RSI down, now at 76.6. Potential double top happened on the RSI, slight lack of momentum there, and you can see it in the MACD as well, which are now rolling over. This market looks like it's already started to roll. Expects it to come back to supports. Supports in NASDAQ 5084.4 and 5030.4, but they should be tested in the short term, and that's down at this level around about the 50-day. Again, the moving averages are giving support because they're moving upwards, but expect this 5084 around this level to be tested. Time span, I would say within 2 to 4 weeks, around that. As I said, let's highlight again, the RSI had a double top, is losing momentum, and the MACD is rolling over. On the weekly, RSI again 78.11, MACD again, like all the weeklies that we saw on the Dow and the S&P, not as negative, but it would just be healthy just to pull back to this just below the 20-day at the support. One way to play this market would be to look at going long calls. VIX is still in low ground. I know it's had a pickup over the last 10 days, but it's still in low ground, still below 12. Call options are still cheap. A very good time at the moment to switch long positions into long calls, as the low volatility means they are reasonably cheap, and it would maintain your upside exposure. So that is what I would recommend at the moment. So thank you very much for watching this first video from TA for Traders. I'll be coming up with another video in about an hour on the European markets, and then on the Asian markets, and then from here on in there's going to be daily videos. So thank you for watching, and please do look at the disclaimer that's coming on your screen presently.